Hello, everybody. Welcome back to WWTF. We want the fastest game show. I'm MikeC.
And I'm Fred Watt.
Hey, as y'all see, we're in the studio together, so we're talking about Last of Us, the series.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, it debuts tonight on HBO, so for all y'all that do have HBO Max, you can catch it when it streams, or if you do have, I guess the regular HBO.
You can watch it at 9 o'clock.
So, I think that that this is going to be a fantastic video game turned movie.
Okay.
Because in the past we've had like stuff like Spider-Man and Transformers, and all of those that got turned into from a movie to a video game was horrible.
Right.
Definitely horrible.
Right.
And then when you took a video game to a movie, the only ones that really stand out to me is Hitman.
Right.
And now Last of Us, because in previews of it, people are rating this high.
Yeah.
And Last of Us, the video game is good.
Yes. The first one, awesome, bro. Awesome game.
And y'all know they're coming out with a part 3, so if y'all want to reserve that one, it's probably coming up soon. But I think that since they took their time with that game, and they wanted to take their time with this series, because this series has been advertised ever since like last year.
Yeah. So when they shot it was all during quarantine. I think they shot it in 2020, and trying to get all the art and all that stuff together. But it's shaping up to be real good. They got some real heavy hitters that's actually playing these parts of Joel and Ellie. They got Pedro Pascal off of Game of Thrones. You know him as the Mandalorian, and many countless other stuff. And Bella Ramsey, I might be saying her name wrong. You know her from Game of Thrones as well too. She was one of the lords of one of those lands. I forgot exactly one, but she played a great part on that. So they bring in some high caliber actors to this role. So it looks like, as far as what they're saying and everything like that, of course, you don't know until you actually watch it. Everybody's giving this and saying it's fantastic. So we'll find out tonight.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be mind blowing, man, because even with the game, they took their time doing it, exporting it to the movie version, and I don't think that they would say, okay, hey, we're going to rush this, because if they did rush this, then we would have got something like Michael Bay's version
of Last of Us.
Yeah, or the explosions, and Ellie would have been a dude, and you know what I'm saying, it would have been totally off the walls. But I hope I don't have to put my foot in my mouth with this, because from screenings, they have all been giving this a high rating, man. And I just hope that they stay true to the video game, because the one thing that a lot of people make mistakes when they're exporting video game to a movie or movie to a video game is some of them are just film directors. They're not really gamers. Right. So when you're porting that and you don't know the back history of whatever you're doing, then you get stuff like Michael Bay. I hate to keep hopping on him, but he just destroyed the Transformers the movie, because even in the beginning of that movie, all of that stuff didn't coincide to what really happened in 1986 when it was Transformers the movie.
Right.
So he had a script to stick to that he didn't, and he wanted to make it like he wanted to reinvent the wheel. Right. So from some of the stuff that I've seen, some of the shots and stuff like that, they stayed true to how those characters look.
Right.
And you got to remember, when this game was created, they used live motion capturing.
Correct.
So I don't think they did anything like another movie that was horrible. The first couple of Mortal Kombat movies that came out, that was just atrocious. So I just hope it doesn't end up like that. But I just have really high hopes for this, and it comes on tonight, man. So if y'all are Last of Us fans, I'm guaranteed watch this thing, and y'all come down and y'all comment and tell us how did y'all like it. I think even with people that don't really like video games or just the first time comers into this, I think that they will enjoy this.
Yeah, because as far as the people that's reviewing, all those people that's reviewing are not gamers. You know what I'm saying? They probably like a good story, and just to highlight, the showrunners of it is Craig. I forgot this guy's last name, but Neil Druckmann. Neil Druckmann is the one that created Last of Us. You know what I'm saying? So he's tied in heavily as far as with this, and how they say the series is going to be, as far as this whole season is going to tackle the first game. So subsequently, just depending on how this goes, they probably reach into some more series. You'll probably explore different aspects of the Last of Us world and stuff like that. So they might make it a whole big thing, just depending on how people receive this. So.
Hey, because I think they recorded 4 episodes. Mm-hmm. Well, people got to see 4 episodes. I don't know if it's more than that, but I'm telling you, I'm really hyped. I'm gonna be in front of the TV for this one when it comes on later on tonight.
Right, I might actually watch this live. I know I'm gonna do that, but with this streaming era that we in, we like to consume all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I might actually watch this live. So HBO, no commercials at least yet. Yeah, they coming up with HBO Max. Just to hit on that, they coming up with an ad HBO Max. So of course, more money for the ones that's ad free. Just a heads up, you know what I'm saying? So, Last of Us is about to really blow up, and I think they're hitting that multiplayer or whatever release this time, sometime this year as well too.
Oh, so. That'll be good. Yeah. I hope they didn't. I hope they don't do it like how they did Uncharted with the multiplayer. Mm-hmm. I wish you can redo the story in multiplayer.
Right. Oh, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah.
Though the story doesn't contain multiplayer aspects throughout it. Some of it does, like when she goes through the jungle with the little tree walker girl. I don't know if that was a guy or a girl. The one with the bow and arrow when her sister died, or it must have been her. I say her sister. The one that got Ellie.
You still talking about Last of Us? You said Uncharted. You must be right. You jumped Uncharted, Last of Us. I said you said Uncharted, but Last of Us. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. As far as in Last of Us, that was part 2, right? Yeah. The long one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. But that's all we got to talk about as far as Last of Us. Yeah. What else you got to talk about, Fred? Something else that you want to hit on?
So, I know we've been promising y'all this cartoon for years, but we are finally working on it. Okay. We are finally working on it. So, we hope that y'all are going to participate with some of the stuff that we got going on with these cartoons. Mm-hmm. And also, we're going to get into the 3D scanning and printing thing where we're going to continue the It's Over Prime because I've been in the process of trying to collect all of the Transformers that were in the 1986. I mean, if I put the camera over, you would see a whole ton load of Transformers.
You see a couple of them right behind me, just to give you a couple of them, okay?
Those are just some of the
little bit. Where it's like a whole pile of Transformers all over the place. I tell you, little kids will love this room, I tell you.
I had to put another table in here for
just the house of Transformers.
I said Decepticons.
They look like Decepticons on the desk.
Hey, do you see that? You know where that come from?
Which one? This right here?
See that pack? Show it to them.
What is this? What is this?
Put it to the camera. I'm getting most of these from Show Toy Z.
I don't even know if you guys can really see that.
I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint of what it is.
What the heck is this? Oh, was it? What's it called? God darn it! Alright, you talking about the Starscream joke? I know exactly what you're talking about.
So, yeah, man, we're going to be doing a lot of things in 2023, That's awesome. Man. That's awesome. But we got some stuff coming up for y'all. And we're not going to keep y'all too long because we got some stuff that we got to do to get ready for these cartoons and all this other stuff. Plus, it's getting hot in here and the fan up here is not really open. So, it reminds me of the old days.
Oh, yeah. You guys just don't know.
That real spotlight.
As far as where we came from to where we are now, I tell you, I like these LEDs. They ain't too bad. The other joke felt like a halogen lamp, just like, as far as those people that get in trouble being interrogated, that's what it felt like. Yeah. That's what it felt like. So
so you say you got the beer at 9:35.
Wait, I don't know. Oh man. So is that anything else?
Yeah, that's about it.
All right, man. So like always, you guys can hit us up at thagamersshow@gmail.com. That's Game Show with the net. Don't forget to head over to the Facebook store page to find all the prices. Don't forget to hit us on vTime. Don't forget to subscribe to the Game Club, man. Don't forget to hit that bell to be notified when we drop videos like these. Tell people about the Game Show, about all the wonderful things we're about to be doing this year and in the future.
Please remember to like, subscribe, and follow all our social media networks. We will see you next time on WWTF.
We want the facts.
The Gamer Show.
See you next time. Keep watching as always. Thanks for tuning in. Peace, y'all.
Alright, how do I close this bag?
Hit the close button.
Yeah, this is our first time back.
You probably did, baby.
No.
Okay.
Hopefully this is the right one.
We can see that.
Oh, there you go. Live.
Peace, y'all.
Live, y'all.